Hello, this is History Shorts with the Artifactual Scholar. Today, I'll be talking about the Whiskey Rebellion. During George Washington's first term as president, it became evident that the new federal government needed a consistent source of revenue. In 1791, Treasury Secretary Alexander Hamilton proposed a federal excise tax on domestically distilled whiskey. The tax, though generally disliked, was particularly despised by Western farmers. Along the frontier of Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia, farmers often distilled their excess corn and grain into alcohol, which was much more transportable than the raw agricultural product. In fact, whiskey was commonly used as a form of currency. Hamilton's whiskey tax was, in essence, a burden on the economic subsistence of Western farmers. From the beginning, the government had difficulty in collecting the tax. Many farmers simply refused to pay, while others took violent action against the tax collectors. Tax agents faced threats, beatings, and tarring and feathering, and as a result, few were willing to attempt to collect the excise. In 1792, as violence and resistance mounted, President Washington issued a proclamation admonishing Western farmers against interfering with the operation of the laws of the United States for raising revenue upon spirits. The proclamation had little effect on the disgruntled farmers. Despite attempts at a peaceful resolution, violent protest escalated. By July 1794, a militia of about 400 tax rebels near Pittsburgh attacked and burned the home of the regional tax collector. This act of armed insurrection forced the government's hand. In August 1794, Washington gathered a military force of nearly 13,000 men and led them toward western Pennsylvania. By the time the federal force reached Pittsburgh, the rebels had dispersed, and for all intents and purposes, the Whiskey Rebellion was over. Though 150 men were arrested for treason, only 2 were convicted. They were later pardoned by President Washington. The Whiskey Rebellion was the first major test of the federal Constitution and the new national government. The armed uprising of the tax rebels challenged the authority of the government and the constitutional mandate to ensure domestic tranquility. By decisively responding with force, Washington acted to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States and confirmed Congress's power to levy and collect taxes. This has been History Shorts. Thanks for watching.